and degens, of course, but it's insane. It's like going to be the historic grift.
Historic.
I honestly can't believe it. I'm like waiting for someone. Is somebody going to stop this? Like, is this allowed? But yeah, no, it's insane. I mean, how could this not, like, how do you expect people to lose interest in a coin when the guy is running the free world? And that's not an endorsement because the coin is going to be sold by insiders. But it's like, I saw a tweet that I was just like, yes. Somebody goes, crime is legal. And that's how I kind of felt about that. I was like, that's how it feels right now. To say it's a conflict of interest is like, insulting all the people who've had conflicts of interest before. It's so crazy to use the presidency in this manner to pump a meme coin to enrich yourself, insiders, and basically everyone but your standard base, right? Because the standard Trump guy and girl, they aren't like crypto people. Maybe a little bit. Like a part of his base has become crypto people because of this new crypto turnaround he's done in the last few years. But besides those people who've already gotten the coin, before you watch this thing, they already got the coin. It's a disaster. It's a disaster for most of his supporters. And that's what is like the grossest part of this whole thing is like, you're not only doing the world dirty, your own fans are gonna get wrecked on this. Look, obviously the website gives the old boilerplate, like we make no promises the Trump meme will increase in value or maintain the same value you paid as the amount you paid to purchase same. So misspelled that. Nice. This totally wasn't thrown together last minute, guys. Last minute to take advantage of this incoming inauguration of the president of the free world. The Trump meme website states that it is not political and has nothing to do with any political campaign or political office or government agency. Honestly, I think they're going to backtrack on this one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, there's no way they fully embrace this. It's too insane. They're going to pretend that they weren't like behind this. They're going to, I don't know what they're going to do actually. I don't know.
I don't think so, man. I think they're pushing it pretty hard, but they definitely went too far, I think, personally.
It's so insane because Trump was like, doing this whole crypto thing. I know people are going to say, oh, he's been in crypto for a little bit. He was still pretending to be like on the sort of like, oh, we're trying to be utility side of things. He was doing like NFTs for the art, you remember the AI generated, or it looks like AI generated thing where Trump's like ripped and like in the Superman outfit, super cringe. And then he did the World Liberty Financial where they were going to do a fork of Aave. They were just at least saying that it was going to have utility, even if there wasn't any. What I find interesting about this is like, it's just, you can't even pretend that this is doing something. The distribution also, you have to understand, guys. I know some of you who watch this maybe aren't crypto people. This distribution is like insane. The crypto people are going to get behind this because they're sycophants who want to suck up so that the government is going to help them because they've been like kicked by the government for a while. So they're just going to suck up to power because they need regulators to be on their side. So you'll see a lot of crypto people be like, oh, 80%, that's fine. That's not normal. It's not. Maybe for like a layer 1 token where there's going to be like a ton of development work, then monetizing the back end supports development work for years to come. This is a meme coin. There's no development work to be done after this. It's done. They're just rent-seeking 80% of the value of this thing. And it's a zero-sum game. So think about it. It's a zero-sum game where the last person holding the dollar loses, and they're taking 80% of the value. Need I say more? For no reason. For no reason. There's not a justification like, hey guys, we're gonna like develop it for years. No. They're not even pretending to have a development plan in place. At least with World Liberty Financial, they were pretending. They had they were like, oh, we're gonna develop this for years to come. Just kidding. Let's launch on Solana. All right, well, look, I'll probably follow up about this later. I'm tired for a lot of reasons. But, what a start to the year. I don't know, man. Can we just reset this? Insane. Like I said, I hope it turns out I'm wrong. But I don't think I am. My final question, which I just don't have answered, is just who these groups are, the creators and CIC Digital. If I had to guess, the guys who are going to unlock first, which means after 3 months, are going to be the Trump, like the closest inner circle, and then everyone will unlock after that. You can expect that the price of Trump coin is going to catastrophically fall once that unlock starts to happen. All right, that's basically it. I don't know how to end this. It's gonna be a long year.
Crazy, guys, right? What are your thoughts on the Trump crypto joke, or is it a scam, or should you just be not that stupid to buy a meme coin? Because then, you have a high possibility of losing all your money. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that but my thoughts are definitely don't buy a pump and dump crypto scam meme coin, especially if you're gonna buy one, be a sniper in it. Be one of the earliest people on it. Don't buy it when you hear about it going up. It's way too late already at that point. Especially it doesn't have any intrinsic value, so let's see if we can find anything else on it. Is it already in the news or no?
This is just crazy.
What is going on, everybody? It's Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Guys, jumping in here today for the Bitcoin, but also for the cryptocurrency prices. Dear ladies and Dear ladies and gentlemen, crazy stuff is happening right now actually in the crypto market. Donald Trump releases his own meme coin on top of Solana. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what this means for the crypto space. Is it real or is it fake? We will talk about everything right now. And I do want to urge you, dear ladies and gentlemen, not only smash up the like, share this video with your friends.
Guys, if you don't know what Solana is, you probably shouldn't buy it.
Because it has severe implications on the whole crypto market as a whole. Let's talk about that. And I mean, you guys have seen it probably a few hours ago. He was posting, my new Trump official meme is here on his Twitter account. This post is still up, right? People are saying this is fake. But why is it up for so many hours? It's time to celebrate everything we stand for. Winning. Literally, you go in there, and I think now the price is already higher than when I made this screenshot, $9. It is already in the top 100. I think it's already
it's $30 now.
With a market cap of 1.5 billion, a fully diluted valuation of 9 billion, probably already higher by now. So this is crazy. First of all, let's assume that this whole scenario is real, that this is a Trump meme coin officially on the Solana blockchain. Then yes, this is extremely bullish for Solana. This is extremely legitimizing the legitimacy of the whole crypto space as a whole, specifically for Solana and other US-based cryptocurrencies like XRP and so on. That's for sure. If this is a fake, this is a huge security concern. Why can this account be hacked? And why can a post like this stay up, right? I think it's very unlikely that it's fake. Still possible, right? We need to leave this window open, but it's very unlikely that it's a fake. If it is a fake, it's going to be one of the biggest cyber crimes in history, of course. if he really got hacked, and a very, very big security concern worldwide, because if the account of Donald Trump can be hacked just like that and the post can stay open, anything could be posted, and that would be really, really big in terms of a security concern. So no, I think this is just unlikely, right? Now, how am I playing this, right? Whether you want to buy this meme coin or not, okay, but your decision. I like to play big numbers, of course, usually. So if I would ape into that meme coin, yeah, maybe I would, just for a gamble, right? Assuming that I might lose everything. But I am playing this on Solana. Of course, I'm buying it spot, but I also opened with you together this Solana position. People have to buy Solana to buy the Trump meme coin. Also, Solana is very much legitimized through things like this and through other things he was saying. I will talk about that just in a bit.
That's a good
But I
point,
opened
guys.
this
Let's.
big
I'm
9 million
curious. Let's check the price of
position.
Solana. Now, if you don't know what Solana is, like I said, do not be investing in Trump meme coin. It's probably not for you. But if you do know what Solana is and you know a bit about cryptocurrency, then you know, like that's how all the cryptocurrencies are traded. First, you have to buy Solana. But let's see what the price is. I remember not too while ago, it was like 140. But I think it went way... Oh, shit. Bruh, I should have bought some Solana. I'm just kidding. But actually, look. 256. It's up 20%. And that's part of Trump's meme coins.
What's going on, everybody? It's Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all, guys. Jumping in here on some breaking news. Donald Trump sends out a tweet about an hour and a half ago saying, "My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for, winning. Join my very special Trump community. Get your Trump now." Now, before you jump in, they already got it posted. Mexi, we're seeing a bunch of people starting to tweet, "I ape for the culture. 99% it's a scam. 1% to retire my bloodline. God bless Trump." That is from Jake Gagan. Zach XBT, Internet Sleuth, and Crypto Sleuth says, "Make crime great again" in the post. A lot of mixed feelings right now, but the fact is, it is going absolutely parabolic. Look at this chart right now. Currently, with the circulating supply, 80% is being vested, but 20% is in circulation. But if you're looking at the FDV, we're looking at a $7 billion market cap. Meaning, once it gets listed on CMC, Trump coin, real, just surpassed Near Protocol, and it's right below Hype Token or Hyperliquid, getting ready to flip Pepe within only a couple hours of its launch. The question right now is this real or is it fake? I was on the website and people were talking about this looks a lot like his NFT collection that dropped. But of course, the meme coin community is going absolutely crazy right now. You have this vesting schedule. He's created an allocation chart that shows that there's 36 months vesting on it. I personally have not bought the token. I repeat, I have not bought the token at the time of this recording, but I wanted to report on it because I'm not finding anything anywhere on YouTube. Guys, could Trump coin be real, or is it his account got compromised and therefore it is fake? I'm not sure, but right now, again, this thing is pulling a lot of volume, $826 million in the last 2 hours. We're seeing $6.82 billion market cap with $284 million in liquidity. That is all per Dex Screener. Again, you let me know. What do you guys think? Elon Musk's tweets out just a few minutes ago. It's uncanny. And then puts out a meme. Who knows? Is this real? Is this fake? The thing that's making it seem like it's real is a lot of people, including Ansem on Twitter, he's just saying, again, based off of speculation, there's definitely some interesting things happening. Solana is the blockchain of choice for Trump token that just launched, but DGen News, real Trump's Truth social account, his own social platform, posted again. The meme coin is still up. That post and its original post is still up. Legitimacy over token, which is highly concentrated supply, is still unclear. Let me know down in the comments below, is there ways that you have been able to verify whether the Trump meme coin is real or not? 38
Yeah, he posted it 16 hours ago. That's how I know it's real.
Trump is shaking up crypto yet one more time. There is an
Let's listen to this German dude.
Trump is shaking up crypto yet one more time. There is an executive order to be planned for crypto specifically to undo a lot of the damage that the SEC has done. But now we also have a meme coin. Now, isn't that odd? We've got this headline, Bitcoin gains as Trump reportedly plans crypto executive order. But at the same time, in the last 24 hours, we saw the mega Trump token go down by 43%. What on earth is happening? Here's what's happening. Have a look at Twitter or the X platform. This is Trump's account, and over here we've got a new post. My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything.
Go Trump coin, guys.
Join my very special Trump community. Get your Trump now. Go to gettrumpmemes.com, and there's also a contract address over here, which is a Solana address. And so that's why Mega Trump is down, right? Mega Trump used to be the largest of the Trump meme coins, but now we've got
Also, Eric
official
Trump.
meme coin,
Eric
so
Trump,
all the
Trump's son, posted the meme coin. Sorry, guys.
is moving away from Mega Trump to the real Trump. Ticker symbol is Trump. The name is Official Trump. This is the website with, interestingly enough, an AI-generated Trump picture. And there's one token that can gain even more from all of this. It's also on Solana. It's launched via pump.fun and it's up more than 5,000% today. It's the Fight token. And yeah, we've got Fight directly as a picture of the actual official token. So here's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to look at all three tokens. We're going to look at the on-chain metrics. Who's buying here? Who's selling here? What are the current dynamics in the market? Let's start off with Mega Trump on Ethereum, right? The token that went down that much. There are still 42,000 holders, and here's the number of holders over time since launch. Now, why did this go down that much in November? That's because of centralized exchange listings. So people
Oh, shit.
What's going on, everybody? It's Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all.
Sorry,
guys.
I didn't mean to
Jumping
do
in
that.
here
Let me turn it
on some
back.
Breaking news. Donald Trump sends out a tweet about an hour and a half ago saying, "My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for, winning. Join my very special..."
Let's go back to the analysis of the Trump coin. Guys, like I said, I don't recommend buying this at all. It's probably a
change
pump and
listings.
dump.
So people simply
But there's a
move their
small
tokens to the centralized
possibility
exchanges
that
to
money
the
can be
Binance of this
made.
world. That's why it went down.
But I'm
It was
not doing it.
necessarily selling at
It's
the time.
already too
But when we
late.
zoom in a little bit, when we just look at the last month, the movement that we have seen since the launch of the official Trump token, that's probably really selling behavior. Now, what are those kind of charts? If it's the very first time you watch this channel, you might not be familiar. Those are holder charts with minimum holding thresholds. So to be counted as a wallet on the left, you need to have at least 500, in this case, Mega Trump tokens. So at the current price, it's roughly $1,000. In the middle, it's a 10x, so that's $10,000. On the right, another 10x, so $100,000 worth of the token at current prices. So we're looking here at retail versus whales versus something in between. Now, here is the Fight token, right? The token that went up that much. Again, we have our minimum holding thresholds, and the numbers have been chosen so that, again, we have $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 at current prices. Upon launch, the Fight token was very popular, and then people tended to sell off, and now we've got our massive rally again. It's interesting to compare those numbers, right? We've got roughly 1,500 retail investors versus 35 whale investors for Fight, and we've got double the number of retail investors for Mega Trump, and also double the number of whale investors. Now, how does this compare to this newly launched token? Have a look at this. Unfortunately, we don't don't have too detailed charts, but we can compare the numbers. We've got 33,000 retail wallets. So that's
33,000
times of what Mega Trump ever had. We've got 9,000 medium-sized retail wallets. That's 20 times of what Mega Trump had. And we've got almost 2,000 whale wallets. So that's 31
whale
times
wallets.
larger
Stack
than
your
Mega
crypto
Trump.
bags,
Numbers
guys. Get the Trump
absolutely staggering.
coins. Stack
Now,
your
it's
crypto
interesting how the
bags.
whale
I'm
wallets
just playing,
just
guys.
make
I
up
do not condone the
26%
Trump
of the
coin, but it
trading
did just come
volume,
out. Isn't
while
that
they
super
hold
interesting? Let me know if
97%
anyone
of
got
the
it.
token
Let me
balance.
know where you guys are
Wallets that have
coming
less than
from, where you're watching
$100,000
from.
worth of the official Trump token only make up roughly 3% of the supply. Now, crypto as a whole is clearly expanding right now. The stablecoin market cap is going up. That means that people are sending their fiat currency indirectly, for example, through centralized exchanges, to the stablecoin issuers. So whenever money is flowing into crypto, we see the stablecoin market cap going up. Whenever money is flowing out of crypto, we tend to see the stablecoin market caps going down. Over here is the Terra Luna collapse. So this is when UST went bust. Afterwards, we had the FTX collapse. And then since October of 2023, we are expanding again. So money is flowing into crypto. People are sending their fiat to the issuers. And then we can see that issuance here on chain. Now, had you bought Bitcoin in October of 2023, the gains would have been nice. So that's an appreciation of 281% in the span of a bit over a year. But then there's, of course, inherent leverage in smaller tokens, right? It takes a lot of money to move Bitcoin. It doesn't take
Much
that
to
much
move
money
Trump
to
coin.
move something like Fartcoin, for example. Fartcoin, since listing on CoinMarketCap, went up by 18,000%. Isn't that better?
And
than
you
just
made
owning Bitcoin?
nothing.
The art is, of course, to find something like Fartcoin early, right? To be among the insiders, to be among the people that tend to make the right trades. And here is how I personally find those tokens
The
early.
future
I made a
of
video on
finance.
Fartcoin
Welcome
very
to the
early
real
on this
Wall
channel.
Street.
And the way I did this is I got an alert that Kyle Chessy bought the token at 5 cents. That was on October 23rd. And I got that alert via on-chain analysis. So through various techniques, we can find what influencer owns what kind of wallet. And then we can get those wallets and get alerts whenever those wallets transact. And so for Kyle Chessy, for example, we've got 12 wallets that we are following. Here is his YouTube channel. He's got 141,000 subscribers. And this is how the price developed since that alert, right? A very nice gain, much better than just buying and holding Bitcoin. And also over a shorter time period, right? This is October of 2024. And the crypto expansion started in October of 2023. So 1 year since that alert. And so really, this is, I believe, how to make money. It's very important to have an edge in the market, to know more than the rest. It's not enough to just buy the largest of the tokens, because again, it's all about the upside. Have a look at the top performing meme tokens in the last 7 days. It's all relatively small market caps. It's in the tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions.
Guys, I'm not trying to crap on the crypto market or the cryptos like that, but guys, let's also think about this for a second. Every time that it goes way up, there's a lot of hype for it. There's always a downtrend again. And I hate to say it, but I feel like we might have a downtrend again, and also that the crypto market will probably go down, like, I don't know, probably by end of 2025, early 2026, it'll start going down again. But then that'll be the opportunity to buy in. A lot of people are hyping it up right now, and they're buying all the crypto. If, your granddad is buying freaking crypto right now, maybe, it's not the right time to buy crypto. Maybe that's just my thinking about it. Or, like, you got to buy it when it's not popular, or when it loses popularity. Things go in cycles. Just like Apple and Tesla stock, sometimes those were popular, sometimes they were hated, and there's always a cycle for it.
Every single token made at least 100% in the last week. This is very different to the largest meme coins, right? Not a single one of those tokens made 100% in the last week. It's really about buying those small tokens and buying them early, knowing those tokens before others do, knowing those tokens when the smart money is buying in as well. And so I just bought another token today. This time Crypto God John bought the token for $50,000. And we don't necessarily need to get the best traders always. noise, right? It's just enough to follow traders that have a lot of followers, right? Crypto God John has 775,000 followers. When he talks about a token, of course this generates attention, and attention leads to purchases, and purchases lead to rising prices. It's not even necessarily about following the smartest people. It's just about following the people that have other people that follow them, so that we simply have purchases after our purchase. Since that alert, the price of that token more than doubled already. And so we're not just following Kyle Chessy and Crypto God John. Another influencer that has very high risk plays is Crypto Games. He's got 144,000 subscribers. He buys into very small tokens as well, and he's got a very loyal following. And we've got 55 of his wallets. He's changing wallets more often than other people change their underwear, so this is why the number is so inflated. But we've also got wallets by the really big guys, the people that might not buy the super micro caps, but that have a lot of following to still move even bigger tokens. For example, Crypto Banter, 1.4 million subscribers, and 33 wallets of them are tracked by us. I really like this strategy. That's why I made a dedicated tutorial course just on that topic. How can we find influencer wallets? So there are several approaches. How can we then also track those wallets, and how can we finally interpret the signals that we get from the tracking? It's all part of the premium membership of this channel. Premium is not just about wallet tracking, it's also about risk mitigation. It's also about on-chain analytics, right? The charts that we have seen in this video. There are more than 100 tutorial videos in total in premium. So feel free to check it out. It's currently $165 per month. There's also a 1-week money back guarantee. So in case you don't like premium, just message me within the first 7 days and I'll refund you 100%. There's really zero risk for you. Now, the big question is, what is the best Trump token to buy right now? Probably
none of
all the
them.
momentum
None
is on
of
the
them.
official Trump
Straight.
token, right? It has
Oh,
been endorsed
look
by
for the
the
next
Trump
meme
account.
coin.
But
Go
the
on
question
Dex
is, does it make
Scanner.
sense
But
maybe to
guys,
also
do
buy
not
Fight, for example?
buy
My
a
impression
coin
is
that already
that
exploded,
the mega
in
Trump
my
token
opinion.
probably will continue to lose, because this unique selling point, right? The reason why people bought the token was to speculate on Trump. But this is not anymore the case. There's now the official Trump token that takes over that role. Now, what I find fascinating is that this new official Trump token isn't yet listed by the centralized exchanges. And that's probably why there will still be some upside potential. All of the trading volume still happens directly on Solana. And yes, the market cap is at 2 billion, but it could easily go to 4 billion or to 6 billion. Pepe is 3 times larger than official Trump. Shiba Inu is 5 times larger. So I think there is a good chance that we're going to see the $20, potentially also $30 for this new token. If you got some value out of this video, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. See you in the next video, or see you in premium. Cheers.
Well, guys, that's that. But the Trump coin, I don't know.
This is absolutely insane. Donald Trump just officially launched a meme coin, which has already become one of the top cryptocurrencies by fully diluted valuation in the space. We saw this overnight in the US, actually, whilst I was asleep in Dubai, and whilst a lot of people in Europe were asleep. Maybe you're just waking up and you're seeing this take place, where he tweeted on Truth Social and on Twitter that his new official meme is here. And I think a lot of people made a lot of money off this because it launched super low at like 50 cents. Then it started running up aggressively. When I woke up in the morning, it was around 6 bill, and it's already gone to 18 billion FDV. So this is absolutely insane. Like, try and wrap your head around this. The president-elect of the United States has launched their only official meme coin. Like, who would have thought even days ago, yet years ago, that we'd see the president of the US launching their own meme coin? Like, this is a paradigm shift for crypto. We had the SEC for 4 years coming after crypto, calling things securities, going after crypto companies in the US. And now we have the literal president of the US launching their own meme. So we have a lot to discuss today, because there are a lot of second and third order effects from this. What does this mean for other cryptos? What does this mean for Bitcoin? What does this mean for on-chain alts? Because we are seeing a sell-off across a lot of on-chain alts, specifically on Solana, because there's a lot of people rotating right now, selling their positions in order to fund purchases of this coin. Kind of like the Pepe run that we initially saw it kind of acts like a black hole.
Do you guys
And it
remember
sucks up
Pepe
liquidity. So
coin?
we need to talk about that and what it could mean for your altcoin positions beyond this coin. I also want to talk about the claims that this coin is fake, real, look into actually what happened, because there's still a lot of people that don't believe this coin's real.
It's real.
I think
Eric
the
Trump,
signs that
Trump's son
we
posted
currently
it.
have at the time of recording this video is that it is real. Of course, you could be watching this a day later and Trump may have come out and validated it or disapproved of it, but nonetheless, the market is viewing this coin as real right now, and I think the signs point to balance of probabilities this being a real coin. So let's break down all of this today. It's pretty crazy. I wasn't planning on uploading today, but duty calls here because I've had to do a lot of managing of my portfolio. We'll get into that later in the video. And also I've started to make some moves in terms of coins that I'm DCAing into. I think there's a bit of opportunity at the moment. And I'll also tell you what I'm doing with the Trump coin itself. So to recap, the coin launched overnight. It's gone parabolic. It's already hit a 16 bill fully diluted valuation. The market cap is only 3.3 bill, and that's because 80% of the supply is actually owned by Trump. So they've centralized the majority of the supply. So the real market cap is actually a lot less than what the fully diluted market cap is. If you look at bubble maps here, you can see that it is verified that 80% is basically being kept. Interestingly, in an unlocked wallet, which is not really standard practice in the space, but there's 80% in an unlocked wallet, which is basically matching the distribution outline that's being posted on the official website, whereby you can see the coins are being distributed into this distribution, which is kind of a weird one. There's some definitely weird decisions here. You know, why are they keeping so much of the supply? Is that to manipulate price higher? What are the plans for those coins? Is it going to be airdropped? Obviously, you wouldn't expect Trump to dump these coins, but we just don't know exactly what the plans are. There hasn't been really much spoken about this coin apart from the fact that it's the official Trump meme. A lot of people were in the early stages calling this fake, and that makes complete sense. Like, the initial reaction is, oh, this can't be real. Trump
I still
have been
can't
hacked,
believe it's
right?
real.
But as of the time of recording this video, it's been 6 hours. There's been no follow-up, and you'd think that he would have already come out and made a public announcement that
There's been a follow-up by Trump's son. He said it's real. Eric Trump confirmed it's real.
Probably is real is the fact that the source code behind the website and the way that the website was constructed in terms of domain registration is very similar to the old site that Trump used for his NFTs. So it's likely the same team behind this coin that did the Trump NFTs. But obviously you have to implement a little bit of caution on the non-zero chance that it is a fake. But as I said, the latest
hit the like and subscribe button if you guys are just joining in.
To realize this and bid this coin up aggressively. It keeps going up and up and up and up. So I guess I'll kind of give my opinion now on the token itself. There's definitely a bull case here for the token going higher. Let me get that out of the way. I mean, if you look at the actual market cap sitting at around 3.5 bill at the time of recording this video, might be higher by the time you're watching. And if you actually think about what's happened, the president of the United States launching a meme. I mean, if you look at Doge's market cap, what's Doge sitting at right now? Is it what, 50 billion? See, 58 billion. If this were to become the biggest meme in crypto, there still is upside in terms of market cap, right? So this still could 5 to 10x. However, the responsible Miles is sitting here and saying, look, it's already run up a lot. I don't really feel like chasing the pump here. Now, I did
don't chase the pump.
In this coin
don't chase the pump
at 7 to 8 bill. Obviously, that's already up nicely. It might continue to go higher. My mantra is to buy dips and sell pumps. That's something that I've been speaking about a lot on the channel for a long, long time. So for me to come out and say, oh, this is a great buy after it's already ripped and done huge multiples, that's difficult for me. But at the same time, there definitely is a bull case to be put together that this could become one of the biggest memes in crypto. But
it's Trump coin! Hit the like
really
button.
Playing this coin with size. I definitely will be actively trading it on Hyperliquid, but I'm not really playing the spot positioning here with size. I'm mostly looking at the second and third order effects of what this means for crypto and using
hit the like and subscribe button for Donald J. Trump.
On-chain coins, meme coins, Solana, Ethereum, which I'll get into in a minute, where I think I have more of an edge playing that game than buying this coin after a huge run-up. that might be me right curving. It might be as simple as this just shoots up into the top 5 and becomes one of the biggest coins. But that's just my opinion on it anyway, and you probably clicked on this video for my...
I think there is a high possibility that the Trump coin will go up in the short term. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll go up a lot, but I think after maybe 60 or 90 days, it'll definitely shoot down because, you know, all the original holders of the Trump coin, 80% of the Trump coin is with the Trump team. 30% of them will start selling off because they'll be able to liquidate it in about 2 months.
Yeah. Nonetheless, obviously, anyone that managed to catch it
If
on
you don't
time-
understand what I mean there, then just go to the Trump website about the Trump coin, and it'll explain everything from A to B. But basically, 80% of the Trump coin is only for the Trump team themselves, and 20% is for the public.
has made a lot of money, and if you were one of them, I don't mind the idea of keeping a moon bag there and just seeing what happens with it. So let's get into the second and third order effects, because I think it does have some major effects on crypto. The first one is very bullish. I don't think people are fully grasping what this means for crypto. This is a full endorsement
insane.
of cryptocurrency, and it's a real pledge and a show of faith in the industry in general that Trump is actually potentially going to back up what he's been saying. You know, the Bitcoin strategic reserve, the US altcoins, all this discussion around what he's going to do for crypto. I tend to think that the likelihood of that is now higher, that he is coming out and really embracing this by launching his own coin. It's also a bit of an FU to Gensler, who has tried to refute meme coins and call a bunch of project securities. He's coming out and saying, kind of, FU, here's a meme coin, I'm going to launch it. Who knows what other project he's going to launch? So he's really embracing crypto, which I think fundamentally, for the next 4 years during his presidential term,
what do you guys
is a very
think?
bullish thing for
Any
crypto.
crypto holders?
Once the market realizes this,
Any
it'll
Trump
realize just how
crypto
bullish
holders
this is
here?
for the space in general.
Any Trump supporters?
The other thing it's doing is it's like a mass onboarding, I think. Like if this coin actually gained traction, and it's obviously tomorrow going to get a lot of media attention, there's going to be a lot of noise about it because we've never seen this before. It's going to get a lot of eyes back on cryptocurrency. So from a fundamental perspective, I tend to think it's a bullish thing. Now, there is the counter argument that does it maybe slightly impede the legitimacy of what Trump is trying to do with cryptocurrency if you have the Senate and especially the Democrats likely to point out this meme as maybe a flaw in Trump's strategy. So is the fact that he launched this meme potentially endangering some of the other legitimate stuff he's trying to do? There is that counter argument, but overall I think the market should respond to this as a positive thing. Longer term, right? In the shorter term, there definitely is bearish arguments and bullish arguments. So for Solana, there is a massive bullish argument because he chose to launch this meme on Solana. So once again, it kind of solidifies Solana space as the leading blockchain for all experimentation for meme coins. Obviously, Solana's responding very, very positively in the wake of this, and for good reason. Also, if you launched on Solana, does it mean that we could potentially see a Solana ETF? That could potentially be a bullish tailwind for Sol, and that's why you're seeing the Sol price actually increase. As Alo says here, everything continues to happen on Solana this cycle. Valuation gap simply has to continue closing with ETH. Crime is legal season. Many more people will now feel like they can launch coins, good actors or bad actors. They will launch coins on Sol. Crazy.
They are scamming out here with Donald J. Trump. They're scamming left and right with meme coins, and Trump did it. Trump did scams.
Underestimated how far Trump is going to take this and how many announcements are coming. This is
Guys, is Trump worse than everyone else, or is he just the same? Nancy Pelosi, a congresswoman in House, she profits from the U.S. laws being passed. But Trump's really just profiting from his own personal fame, so I don't really see. And he was already famous before all this, so I really don't see how this is too much painful to his, presidency.
The bullish argument for crypto comes from. U.S. strategic reserve seems entirely plausible now. He really is the crypto president. Trump launched NFTs
If anything, this is questionably moral, but there's also a lot of positive moral implications. Like, he's showing us that he will back the cryptocurrency, and he really will do cryptocurrency stuff for the United States. I saw one video of Trump. He said he might even he might pay our nation's debt back with cryptocurrency money.
Also, natural progression is a meme coin, but it carries more weight as he is actually the president of the United States this time. It's definitely the bat signal for degeneracy to fully take off. Not quite a top signal, as it's not really out of character, but this is the kind of thing that can lead to many alt blow of tops in the next couple of months. I do think it has slightly accelerated the cycle. I think when frequency of crazy events, volatility, sentiment swings gets more and more and more intense, like we've seen over the last week, people going from depression to euphoria to Trump launching a meme, all sorts of stuff happening, crazy swings. It's an indicator that we're late stage, like 8th or 9th inning, or approaching it. So I think you do have to have your guard up a little bit and be on high alert, because even though the most money is made in late stage, we're certainly not early anymore to the market in general, and that's just being reflected in the price action. It's a difficult time to be a holder. It's probably more of a trader's environment because we're seeing so many swings, and it's really hard to hold through times of turbulence. Now, obviously, if you can, in the top altcoins, there's a lot of money to be made because, especially if this acts as a tailwind for crypto, there are a lot of coins in the market, especially the ones from the strong narratives like AI, that I think are eventually going to do really, really well. It's just going to be a difficult period, and one where you're going to have to manage a lot of emotions due to the volatility. You know, like what if Trump comes in, announces some stuff, we see a sell the news event, you're going to have to go through that volatility. Then we see another crazy parabolic run, you're going to have to go through that volatility. So just keep that in mind. Try and be level-headed. We're not in the early stages of a bull market anymore. You definitely need to have your guard up, and you need to trade a little bit differently than how you were maybe trading over the last few months. You need to keep more stables, not be all in risk all the time, and just make sure that you're taking profits when we do get crazy pumps, because that is the stage of the cycle. Now, obviously, it's bullish for Solana. It's probably bullish long-term for crypto, right? And it might even be bullish mid to long-term for meme coins. But in the short term, it has been a little bit bearish for on-chain alts, specifically altcoins on Solana, because it's acting like a liquidity black hole. What does this mean? A lot of people are chasing the gains right now. So they're selling a lot of on-chain stuff. That's why we've seen AI take a hit. That's why we've seen a lot of on-chain memes take a hit, because they're trying to chase the pump. So sell that stuff and buy back into this Trump coin. And because of that, we've seen a sell-off across a lot of on-chain altcoins. We'll discuss the AI coins in a couple of minutes here. A lot of them got smacked this morning because there's a lot of de-risking happening as people, A, chase the Trump pump, but B, de-risk and anticipation of others chasing the Trump pump. And this may not go away for at least 24 to 48 hours, because if the Trump bubble gets bigger, which it could, in the morning when more people wake up and see this, there could be a continued selling effect. Now, I view this as actually being a great buying opportunity for some of these coins, which we'll discuss in a minute, but you do have to be aware that
what coin would you
it's
rather
probably
have?
a little bit bearish for on-chain stuff. So if you look at your portfolio
Coin
today,
or
and you're wondering why
Trump's
some of your
meme
on-chain
coin?
bags are down, this is the reason. It's kind of a black swan event. It's no one expected this to happen. It's a liquidity sink as people kind of trade in and out. And eventually what
Hit the
happens
like and
is
subscribe button,
liquidity
guys,
rotates
if you're
the other
just
way.
joining in.
So if this keeps going higher and then you see the cool down, liquidity eventually rotates into other coins. And that's where you'll see memes on Sol, AI on Sol, etc. doing really well. But the same thing happened on Pepe last year and in 2023. When it started running, a lot of memes actually consolidated into Pepe. And then when Pepe hit its top, it dispersed back into other coins. So just be wary of how that rotation is happening right now. The on-chain trenches are super PvP right now. So either you're trading on-chain or you're in long-term on-chain positions, and this is a great opportunity to add. Like if there are AI coins that you missed the run-up, this is a great opportunity to add some of them if you have a longer-term outlook on that. I'll discuss the exact ones that I'm looking at in a minute here. Some other points that Follis points out. Good chance this changes the pace of the cycle, as I discussed. I think it really accelerates things, so just be on the lookout for that. And things could get crazy soon. Short-term bearish on majority of alts as Trump sucks liquidity, which we just discussed. Incredibly bearish on Trump/MAGA coins. That's an obvious one, because now this is the legitimate one. Bearish for ETH, bullish for Sol. I agree. ETH BTC actually just made a new low because this is launched on Sol, and Sol's where all the attention is right now. Probably bearish for most other memes. I agree in the short term with Follis, but in the longer term, when we see that rotation back into other memes, this could actually legitimize that as a play. Lucky points out some of his trades at the moment: long Fartcoin plus Trump, long Sol, short XRP, flat/short BTC short term, spot long some AI on-chain plays. This is something I'm doing. Actually taking advantage of the dip on some of the on-chain plays. Probably trades the market is missing currently. I agree. I mean, this is like a new paradigm for crypto. Like, this has really shaken up the market. The dynamic of the on-chain trenches, the dynamic of retail. It's like a full market reset. So just be aware that things might be a little bit weird over the next couple of weeks. Very volatile, very choppy, difficult to navigate. I suggest having a really good pulse at the moment of what your long-term plays are. I discussed some of mine in the last video. I've got some plays that I'm very secure in longer term. And I also have a willingness to adapt with some of the on-chain stuff as well. So you kind of have to have extra conviction in your longer term plays. If they're down, double down on them and be hyper vigilant.
Trump
with
coin
your
or poo coin?
short term plays, because
Vote
this
down
market
below.
is likely to be volatile. Now, in terms of Bitcoin, from a price action perspective, it actually looks good. What I don't want to see is us starting to break down this previous high at 102,500. I'd love to consolidate here. That would be a great thing for Bitcoin. But if we tuck back in here, then I think we're probably going to pull back down into the range. So just keep your eye on Bitcoin on the daily and the 4 hourly to make sure it can stay above this level. Now, let me talk about meme coins and then I'll get into AI. On the meme coin front, a lot of memes are down in the last 24 hours because there is a big rotation into the Trump coin. So a lot of the on-chain stuff is actually down. I think if there are any high conviction memes that you have, this could be a good DCA opportunity because, as I mentioned before, eventually I think there's a rotation back into some of them. However, I would be not in a rush right now to accumulate memes because that will only happen once Trump puts in a top, and right now it's still going parabolic.
Guys, Pepe is still that successful? Dang.
This had a huge spike, but even things like Doge and other
7 billion in Pepe coin
in the face of this pump. I think mid to long term, it could actually be bullish for memes.
7 billion in Pepe coin. Okay, that is
short term. It's a little bit bearish for pretty much anything on chain, especially on Solana. Now, for the AI coins, it's also been bearish. In the past 24 hours, you've had huge drawdowns. However, I actually think this is an opportunity. If you have been bullish AI, or you actually missed the AI run over the last few weeks, this is a great opportunity for you to now consider starting to scale into some of the leading AI coins. You can see a lot of them are down. AI16Z, AIXBT, NEUR, pretty much all of them are down. And as Game of One points out here, when a liquidity vacuum of this scale occurs, many rush to sell their holdings out of FOMO. Most of these sales are irrational. So a lot of people selling coins to fund buying Trump, right? It's this knee-jerk reaction. This creates great opportunities for both AI coins and some memes. Time to start shopping. So this is a list of coins that I highlighted in my last AI video. If there are any of these coins that, after watching that video, and I highly recommend you watch it, that you found interesting or you're bullish on, now's a chance for you to actually DCA into them at better prices.
Dollar cost average.
High time frame support. So you got AI16Z pulling down to high time frame support. AIXBT, it's on the bottom of the money noodle now. Just keep your eye on what happens there. There's also this key support level, which it's flirting with at the moment. Obviously, you kind of have it invalid if you were DCAing here, but keep in mind it could break lower. So that's also one to watch. That's been one of the top AI coins. FAI is a coin that Jordy is quite bullish on. My interview with him I had to delay a little bit because obviously this news broke, but later you'll see why, and this is one that I would consider DCAing into. Anon as well. This is the leading DeFi AI play, and this had a massive blow off. I first talked about it at $12 on the channel, went to 25, now it's pulling back to 15. I think as a DCA, as a leading DeFi AI play, this one is actually quite a nice DCA over the coming days. And then there's coins like LMT, which have been some of my best trades over the past few months. I called this one at 60, ran up to sorry, I called it at 60 million market cap, ran up to 250 mil market cap, so almost a 4x. And obviously, it's an AI play on Sol.
I know
There's
this
big
isn't really
sales happening
Trump
on all
related,
the Sol
guys, but
AI
I'm just
pairs.
listening. This is kind of interesting.
You could actually look to maybe DCA into this support here if you did miss that play, because it's come down from 26 now to 14. So I think it's creating opportunity across the board, but just keep in mind, this may not happen quickly. This liquidity black hole happens as long as Trump keeps pumping. And if it pumps for 3 days, on-chain stuff could bleed for 3 days. So any DCAs you have,
Trump just launched the meme coin, and it is going absolutely nuts. I mean, it's currently sitting around $24 billion in market cap. It's the 4th largest meme coin out of all the meme coins out there, and it only launched a couple hours ago. So in this quick video I will be making on this channel, I will give my full breakdown about what I think about this project. Should you be buying it? And basically what the takes are. So without any further ado, let me quickly dive in towards this right now here, because there's a lot to discuss about this exact project. So approximately 7 hours ago, he launched this coin, he tweeted about it. Many people first thought he was hacked, but since he also posted this on Truth Social, it basically gives us the confirmation this is not a hack, and this is actually his project. So straight away, I personally went towards the website to check it out. I mean, this coin is currently absolutely exploding. It's only going up. And just moments ago, it got a lot of listings. So the major exchanges out there like Maxi, Bybit, etc., they all listed this project. So if you personally want to be trading it, I'm going to be doing my deep dive in towards it myself here later about what my real opinion is and should you really get it. But if you want to be trading it, there's a link in the description to this page where you can basically check it out yourself. Because there's a lot of volatility, and where volatility is usually where money is made. But really, my real opinion about this project, honestly guys, I found it quite weird, because literally in 2 days, he's going into office, and just before that, he is launching this project. He's not necessarily launching it himself. Of course, he's got a team for it. But if we're just looking at the tokenomics right now of this meme coin, it is actually quite odd here. Because if I'm going to be doing a deep dive, guys, basically right now 20% is available to purchase on the market. 10% of these coins, of the total coins, went into the liquidity pool. The other 10% was for public distribution, and the other 80% is going towards the Trump group, the people that invested in this project. And since it's a meme coin, there's not really going to be huge utility, or there's going to be not huge amounts of development. So basically these 80%, which will be vested in the coming 36 months, will be most likely dumped, and that will be basically diluting the price by 500% in the upcoming 36 months here. So while indeed it's a major hype right now here, I am also personally going to be protecting my portfolio, and maybe, of course, this is going to be exploding way beyond where we're currently sitting, and I'm very much aware it could definitely do so. I saw it around $8. I bought like a few of it just for fun, because I saw, of course, he posted it on Truth Social and also on Twitter, so I knew it was not necessarily a scam. So I'm holding a little bit of it. But please, if you're seeing this right now, the chances that you are actually going to be losing money with this are far bigger than you actually are going to be making money, since it's already sitting around $5 billion in market cap. And you have to understand, it pushed up over 35x in only the last 7 hours. And with the upcoming years, like especially if you're going to hold this for like a year or maybe even 3 months, I burn it for longer than that, then you're guaranteed to potentially lose all your money. I mean, of course, never say guaranteed, but there is a very big chance this thing is likely going to dump quite heavily in price. That is just my realistic forecast. So this is just a quick video I'm making out of protection of my followers and out of protection for everyone out there, because I do understand, if you just look at CoinGecko, the biggest gainer is, of course, official Trump coin. If you're going to be looking at categories, and if you're then going to be looking at meme coins, which is currently sitting at P21, and you're going to be looking at the top 4 meme coins, Trump is already on number 4. So this is quite interesting to see, actually, and maybe it's even going to be overtaking Pepe. in the end of the day, this is allowing a lot of liquidity to flow in towards the market. But also, like you can see, the
How
major
is
altcoins
Pepe
or
number
meme coins are
3 in
basically
all
going down in
meme
value,
coins ever?
and the money is basically flowing right now in towards that Trump coin. So basically, it's sucking up all the liquidity.
Gosh, I'm so lost. I'm lost, guys. Pepe is number 3 in meme coins in the world. How is that even possible?
Good evening once again. I'm Stephanie Wool, and welcome to the Nightcap. Tonight, at this very moment,
the incoming president, meantime, is talking about TikTok and President. The incoming president, meantime, is talking about TikTok, and President-elect Donald Trump says he's spoken with Chinese President Xi Jinping. CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes joins us live from West Palm Beach with more on this call. Nancy, tell us all about it.
Yeah, this is interesting. Good to see you, Errol. President-elect Trump says that he held a phone call today with the president of China, Xi Jinping. He said it was a great call. He said that they talked about trade, they talked about fentanyl, and they talked about TikTok.
Fentanyl!
He, went on to
They talked about fentanyl, just like Hunter
some
Biden.
great things together. The Chinese put out their own statement. It looked at the call a little bit differently. The statement said that they actually talked about Ukraine and they exchanged their views on the Israel-Palestinian conflict and didn't bring up any of those topics that Trump had mentioned, like trade or fentanyl or TikTok. Nevertheless, it is significant that they had this conversation. We know that the president-elect had invited Xi Jinping to attend his inauguration, but President Xi doesn't travel very much, so he's going to be attending in his stead.
Very interesting that the first thing President-elect Trump mentioned in that message was trade, and that Xi Jinping and China didn't mention that at all. That may tell us something. Help us understand the guest list for Monday's inauguration as well. You've already mentioned, the Chinese leader saying he would not be there, but who will be there from Silicon Valley? Because it gives us a sense of where this administration, how.
Yeah, a lot of big tech moguls who will be front and center at this inauguration, Errol, starting with the CEO of TikTok. His Zap is facing a ban on Sunday, and then on Monday he'll be right up there on the platform alongside Elon Musk, who, as we know, has grown very close to this president. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, the CEO of Google, the CEO of Meta, and on and on. So President Trump seemingly inviting a new big tech titan every day to be up there on the platform. That's pretty unusual. This is not a very large platform on the west front of the Capitol. It normally seats family members. It seats cabinet picks, former presidents, and the first ladies. So to have that large of a gathering of major tech CEOs is pretty eye-opening, and kind of speaks to what President Biden tried to focus on in his farewell address the other night, when he raised the specter of what he described for the first time as the tech industrial complex and the growing influence.
What about all the billionaires at
Biden's
Biden's inauguration?
Wealthy businessmen.
And multi-millionaires.
Do you think that Biden likely added that line to his final speech? Is that a new narrative from the White House?
Yes.
Or is this something you
absolutely, it's a new narrative. That man can't make any of his own free thoughts.
From Biden. Saying, beware of the tech oligarchy, and then come the inauguration, they're sitting next to Trump.
That's definitely a new line from President Biden. In fact, in the past, when we have asked him and some of his top aides about different moves that Elon Musk was making, different controversial things that he had said, they usually try to avoid criticizing him because he has so much power, because he has these very important contracts with the Department of Defense, either through SpaceX or Starlink. It always seemed that they were sort of unwilling to anger him, but on his way out the door, President Biden is issuing this warning that was pretty stark.
All right, Nancy Cordes, thank you so much from West Palm Beach. Be sure to bundle up for Monday. Great to see you. Enjoy your weekend in the meantime. And as a reminder for everyone, CBS News 24/7 will bring you extensive coverage of President-elect Donald Trump's second inauguration on Monday. I will be there inside, thankfully, starting this coverage at 6 a.m. Eastern. Please do join us.
Crazy.
So joining us live is former Republican Congressman Zach Wamp in the US. Thank you so much for joining us, Zach. Well, yes, the forecast is for minus 13 degrees Celsius, which is 8.6 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got to factor in that wind chill as well. So sounds like a good idea, would you say, that it's going to be indoors?
Well, then we won't have to argue how big the crowd was outside because there's an excuse for it. And it also probably helps the Secret Service in terms of security. But it is going to be bitter cold. But there is actually a whole lot of enthusiasm in this country around this inauguration.
Well, I bet there is, and certainly it's going to be a big week ahead and a big 4
All right, guys.
year.
Peace out. Hit the like and subscribe.